everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen. Today we're looking at a couple of trailers. This one we're doing the Fantastic Four official teaser trailer, just dropped today. I'm really looking forward to it, mainly because the images that I'm just seeing of it have that Jack Kirby style. Even the Thing looks like that classic Jack Kirby The Thing. Jen watched the Fantastic Four movies on the channel several years ago for the first time. We never watched the Fan-Four-tastic movie. Maybe we'll go back and watch that one just for fun. But I'm really looking forward to the Fantastic Four being in the MCU. We've obviously already seen Mr. Fantastic tease with John Krasinski and the Multiverse of Madness. But I'm looking forward to seeing this short teaser of what is to come. Now, I know that you're not a huge Fantastic Four fan. We've only seen the 2 movies on the channel in the past. How are you feeling checking out the teaser?
To be honest, I don't remember much. I remember the rock guy, played by Michael Chiklis, who I love from The Shield. And then I remember Stretch from Multiverse of Madness. Oh, and the flame guy.
Well, remember in Deadpool and Wolverine, Chris Evans came back and reprised his role as Johnny Storm. And he was like, flame on! And everyone thought he was gonna say Avengers Assemble.
Yes. And I remember him too. But as for the movie, I don't remember a lot of what happened, and so I think that speaks for itself that as far as like the Marvel universe goes, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
This is part of the MCU.
Yes,
okay.
now.
So I'm really excited because I'm always up for an MCU movie.
Yeah. This is Marvel's first family. It's like one of the very first Marvel comic superheroes ever. And the movies with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba and all them, like they were very fine. Like it was like before Marvel was really like getting its footing. They were extremely short as well, like right at 90 minutes a piece, maybe a smidge shorter, a smidge longer. The one thing that I still like remember to this day really liking was the Silver Surfer. I think they did a really great job with him on that initial run. Even if the movie itself didn't make everyone happy, I still liked him. I think that they did a great job with him. Compared
to some of the other MCU movies, it seemed to have a lighter tone. Not to say that it didn't have like dramatic elements.
They weren't in the MCU at the time. They were their own thing.
Okay.
These are this is the first time they're in the MCU now.
Okay, so though that movie was standalone,
right.
I am never going to remember this.
Yeah. Until the multiverse stuff, in which case Johnny Storm was in the Void from the standalone movies, who was then brought into the MCU. Just like how Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they were in standalone Spider-Man movies, but in Spider-Man No Way Home, they were brought into the MCU, so they now are technically a part of it. So you could say that those standalone movies are now technically a part of the greater MCU, but these are going to be the official Fantastic Four of the MCU. Easy peasy.
The Marvel movie that we watched, I remember compared to other Marvel movies that we have watched, had like a lighter tone. Not to say that it didn't have dramatic elements in it. It didn't seem as dark. It seemed to have just a lighter tone.
Yeah, and Marvel has kind of ebbed and flowed with that. They went, for a while, there was something, they literally called it Marvel humor, or MCU humor. It's sort of this, anytime somebody would try to be dramatic, you'd have a Iron Man with this sort of witty thing he'd say, you know. Thor was like that. Thor and Thor Dark World were like the darker movies, and then Thor Ragnarok was like way lighter in tone. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and check out the teaser trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sundays.
Oh yeah, Pedro Pascal from Narcos.
I love him.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love him.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
The tower.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, it looks great.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
He was in Stranger Things.
Has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Ooh, car looks nice.
Oh, Galactus.
Am I supposed to know him?
No.
Very like 60s.
Yeah, I love that. I love that vibe. Galactus was kind of in the event, not in the Avengers. He was kind of in one of the Fantastic Four movies, but he didn't have a form. He was more of like this cloud thing. He was in the Rise of the Silver Surfer. He was like the Silver Surfer's master, but he was just like this cloud. In the comics, he has that look. He's got those, you saw a shadow, you don't actually see him. So that's exciting. This looks like it's gonna be fun. I haven't really been like super excited for a Marvel movie. I feel like in a hot minute, I'm feeling the vibe. I love the 60s. I love the family stuff.
Yeah.
Again, there's only teasers. They didn't give us a ton, but I think it's gonna be good.
I did not realize that Pedro Pascal was in this, and I have loved every single thing that he has done. I think he's a phenomenal actor. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna like that. Also, I feel like Stone Guy,
The Thing.
is that his name?
Yeah.
I think he looks better in this version.
He's probably the most comic accurate looking as well, I'd say.
I don't recognize the other two actors from anything.
You're talking about the two blondes?
Yeah, the female blonde and the male blonde.
Susan Storm, Invisible Woman, is Vanessa Kirby. She was in Fast and Furious movies.
Fast and the Furious to Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I mean, they're both high octane. And then the guy, he was in Stranger Things season 4. He's a dude who's like, the Hellfire Club. He's like, he had the long hair and he played that song on top of the trailer. You recognize him if you saw him. His look is very different, but it's the same actor.
Okay, I also like the 60s vibe.
Yeah, me too.
I have always liked that for like a setting, so I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, well, there's probably some Easter eggs and stuff that we missed, so leave us a comment down below letting us know how you feel about the trailer. I'm optimistic about this one, and I haven't always felt that way in like the phase 4 and 5s of the MCU. So we'd love to know your thoughts. Leave us a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe so you can be notified when we post the next video. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Take care.